and shine. Be role models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright. Keeping focus and leading the way. Youth arise and shine. Be role models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright as the stars above. We are the future, the hope of tomorrow today. Discover the leader in you and become a beacon of light. Don't live life by chance, by choice. Don't give up and don't give in. Be the best that you can be and lead the way. Youth arise and shine. Be role models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright. Keeping focus and leading the way. Youth arise and shine. Be role models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright as the stars above. Youth arise, 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 youth arise. Don't live life by chance, by choice. Don't give up and don't give in. Be the best that you can be and lead the way. Youth arise and shine. Be role models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright. Keeping focus and leading the way. Youth arise and shine. Be role models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright as the stars above. Youth arise, 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 youth arise. And shine. Be role models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright. Keeping focus and leading the way. Youth arise and shine. Be role models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright as the stars above. We are the future, the hope of tomorrow today. Discover the leader in you and become a beacon of light. Don't live life by chance, by choice. Don't give up and don't give in. Be for others to follow. Let it shine so bright. Keeping focus and leading the way. Youth arise and shine. Being role models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright as the stars above. Youth arise, 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 youth arise. Don't live life by chance, by choice. Don't give up and don't give in. Be the best that you can be.
And I'm going to be the host for this conversation. My guests for today are Miss Juliet Naomi Mokbokbo. Yes, she's a CEO for I Surprise Ghana, participated in the Leadership Diary Training Program in 2013. She's a medical representative from BioGaia Biotech, and also she loves pageantry.
And my second guest is Miss Mariam Nadede Aite. She participated in the Leadership Diary Training Program in 2015. She's currently the National Secretary and Membership Mobilization Officer at Youth Arise organization.
So my last guest is a gentleman, Mr. Solomon Kojo Okanse, and he participated in the Leadership Diary Training Program in 2016. He is the former SRC president of the University of Ghana Accra City Campus. So Ms. Juliet, Ms. Mariam, and the lovely gentleman Solomon, welcome to the show. Okay, so before we begin, we would like to hear from you. Join us in our comment session. Leave outstanding and nice comments. I'll be glad to read. And also, if you would like to watch this after the show, visit our YouTube channel at Youth Arise Organization or any of our social media handles at Youth Arise Organization. On Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at Youth Arise Organization, and on Twitter at youtharise.org. Now let's get to the genesis of the conversation. How did you register for LDTP?
Thank you very much. Mine is actually a story. It was one beautiful Sunday in Laboni Senior High School, 2013. Prefects were in the room when they called us to have a meeting. It was very weird. Like, who wants to meet us? We go and then we see two interesting gentlemen. He told us about LDTP, the benefits, and then why we should join. I got interested, so I volunteered to be the one to keep the registration forms and then tell my other people about it. With time, the chief kept on asking how far with registration. It was downhill, but then I did my best. I'm like, okay, fine. Since I am the one keeping the forms and then trying to get people to do this, I must register. So I registered and I got two other friends to register for my school. Fast forward, LDTP came. It was an amazing experience.
Oh, that's an amazing story. So it was more like initially you hadn't registered. You were registering people, yes. But in the end you ended up registering to save the number.
Exactly.
Okay, so Mariam. Okay, so Mariam.
Hi, Sadina.
Hi. Tell us your story. How did you register? Well,
Okay, so my decision to register for LDTP was mostly influenced by a sister I really admired during school. And she's in the person of Miss Anita Santi. Hi, Anita. Well, she was in my hall or my house at the time in Fatima Girls, and I really played a very, very important role. So when she came to the school talking about Youth Arise and LDTP, I was really interested because I am into a lot of leadership training, and I wanted to know what she got from there that pushed her to come back to the school to actually talk to us about it. And that's what happened.
how of a school mother. I don't really have a school daughter, but get there, we need her. She has to. Yeah, so now, the only gentleman, can you tell us, what's your story? How did you register for the program?
Alright, so I've always maintained that my registration was more of a divine registration thing. So I had a school sister who apparently left my school to another school. So she's called Sandra. Hello, Sandra. Yes, so when she left, I think a team came to her school for registration. And later she recommended that yes, I get into the program. So from there, I think I was in my dorm and she called me. Yeah, so after the call, I trusted her. I'm like, whatever be the case, whatever it is, I'm just in. Just do whatever you want. Okay. But then, unfortunately, she couldn't make it for leadership and training program, and I don't know how it would have been possible for me to be part of this. That's why I say it is divine. It came at a point where I labored not for it, and it just came naturally. So I call it divine selection. Yes, that's how mine went.
Amazing. So, as the day went, you registered, you eventually came for the workshop. What was your wow moment?
Alright, so being part of Leadership Diary Training Program has been wow since I first stepped in and to the last day I left. Okay. Now the first impression I had that really wowed me was about Chief, the Executive Director for Youth and Rights Organization. But looking at him at that very time, okay, looking at what he was doing and comparing it to what my people in my community, okay, were doing, I can see some level in terms of age and all that. But I can see a very young man so energetic and so passionate about and youth work. That alone moved me, okay. And looking at how he has labored and combining whatever he was doing, I was like, no. If I really want to be what I've envisaged for myself, because way back in school, I was one of those ambitious guys way back in school who really wanted to be at the top there. But when I saw Chief, it was like, I'm doing nothing with my life. Especially when I googled about his age and all that, like really such a tender age, let me put it that way, at that time. Okay, and combining all these things, and even when he told us some of the things he was doing when he was in JHS, I was like, really, this is actually a wild thing for me. So in fact, I was first and foremost inspired, and I was wowed by Chief. I mean, it was a powerful one. And since then, I've been wowed since. It's not about anything, but then all the sessions that I've seen him lead, his personality, his focus, and the vision he has really been a wow thing for me.
That's exciting. Do you have any such experience? Do you have any wow moments?
Yes, I've had a lot of wow moments. LDTP and Youth and Rights Organization as a whole is a very wonderful family. You know, the beauty is that in as much as I've been interested in leadership and competitions ever since I was growing up, taking part or being a participant in LDTP really gave me that confidence. And then the beauty of all of this is that the leaders actually mentor you through the process. So I've actually had the benefits of being mentored through being hall secretary back in the university, then through to SRC secretary, then during the pageant, Miss Ghana, Miss Tourism, like YAO didn't leave me. I wasn't on my own. I wouldn't have done it on my own actually. Thanks to Chief and then so that's so grateful.
Great. Okay. So you've all recounted some amazing moments from the workshop. Councillor Maria. Okay, so let's get into the intellectual side of LDTP. Because during LDTP, there's a lot of book reviews, biography readings, that's part in there, and also the sessions, the annual sessions that we've been having. What was your favorite book?
I'd say my favorite book was Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Yes.
I always wonder why Jonathan Livingston Seagull is actually read under a leadership workshop. But then, why?
Why? I would say it's very important to the course and the workshop LDTP because it helps the young people like myself and the participants at that time to see what we could do beyond our insecurities, beyond our fears, beyond our political and religious backgrounds, and some of the things we think are setbacks in our minds. And so I believe that that book has really made an impact on my life and in the life of everyone who has ever read that book, because it helps you to look beyond your flaws, to look beyond just your expected responsibility as a human being. Because in the book you could see that Seagull, which is Jonathan, actually thought he was just not made for just eating the fish heads and for crawling, but he felt he had wings as a seagull to go higher. He wanted to know what was beyond him all he could see, and as a result of that, he came back, learned how to fly, and taught his people how to fly. And that also speaks to community development and being a supportive person and not just being selfish.
Okay.
And so that's one of the things I think that Youth Arise decided to add Jonathan Evans and Seagull to their workshop.
Okay, so Solomon, I think you can relate to this because you attended LDTP in 2016, and obviously, did you read Jonathan Livingston's Seagull?
Yes, we read Jonathan Livingston's Seagull by Richard Bach, and then a couple of books as well.
Okay, so you mentioned community. As part of leadership diary training programs, array of activities, you realize that there's a community service. Yes. So I think I'll direct that question to you.
And my team, you want to hear about it?
Of course we do.
So my team actually volunteered with a school. It was a mini orphanage. So most of the students there were orphans, and then so we actually contributed among ourselves. So leadership diary training program does not only teach you leadership, confidence, and all the blah blahs, but then it also adds philanthropism. Okay, so it makes you a philanthropist. Like being a leadership diary training program and YAO in general makes you kind at heart. Okay, so you think about your community. So as a team, my group, we actually came together, put money together to donate some items to, because since it was an orphanage as well as a deprived school, we put some items together, got bachi, you know the black thing in bachi that they used to paint boards. So
yes.
So we had to get we had to go around, pick bachis in the community so that when we get to the school, we used to paint the boards, spend a day with them, taught them some rhymes as well as donated to the
that actually looks like a lot of work.
Oh yes, but it was all in a day. We were there for just one day.
Yes, so much in a day.
Yeah.
Did you ever regret it?
No, it was an amazing experience, especially because we had a one-on-one encounter with these amazing kids who were unfortunately, let me say, some of them didn't have like people caring for them, and they had to come live in their home. There were others who were in the school had come to the school normally, but most of them were orphans.
Well, it's actually been 8 years since you did that.
Yes.
So those kids will be teenagers, but I'm wondering they would even remember you.
I'm sure. I think we should do like a revisit or something,
Course,
see how
of
they are
course.
doing.
Yes.
It would be an amazing experience.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Marilyn
Had that voluntary sessions with them. There are about 50 people who actually volunteered in the session.
Wow, that's really
So you could see that they had now looked beyond the fact that some things are reserved for prestigious people, and as a result of that, we think that we made impact during that one
you
week.
mentioned LDTP. Let's go to after LDTP. Yes, so Youth Arise organization has set itself a target to raise over 5,000 young people. Now, as past participants or beneficiaries of this workshop, what do you think about this conviction?
All right, thank you very much, Selena. I think it's a course in the right direction, and in fact, I believe the gap between the Africa we have today, or the Ghana we have today, and the future that we've all envisaged, okay, or the future that God has wrote for Africa, is the kind of work Youth Arise organization is doing. Okay, I believe that as Africans, okay, and as youths, we need a crop of people that will be conscientized, okay, that will be trained in such a way that they will have values in whatever they do. Okay, you see, it's not only about the resources that we have as a nation, it's not only about the manpower, but it's about the set of ideologies that these people are having. It's about the training that they've been through for some time. You get it? And I believe what Youth Arise organization is doing is going to set the African Renaissance in motion for us to realize the Africa that we want and the Ghana that we've all, aspire to have for many years now.
And I also think that this initiative is going to help reduce the cycle and understanding of young people in the sense that they get to a point in their lives where they feel like there's time to play, there's time to misbehave, there's time to have a lot of fun before they get to their adult life where they make the most responsible choices of their lives. But we've all come to realize that it is at these younger times in our lives where transitioning into a different era of our lives require a lot of understanding, a lot of introduction is what we need in order to become the responsible adults we dream of being. And so I think it's high time we broke that cycle of let's have fun, let's party. When we get to a point in our lives, we are going to make the right choices. And we all understand how hard it is to unlearn old habits and to learn new things. And so if we start training, we start leadership programs, activities and workshops after senior high school, I think that a lot of people would be shown the way, as you're saying, and would also go to do a lot of mentorship, would also go to have a lot of ideas as to what they can become, and also go to change their mindset of let's have fun until we get to that age where they're supposed to be adults. So that's what I think about this funding.
I also want to add a very quick one. So like the saying goes that when you want to bend a tree, you bend it when it's at a very younger stage, because when it grows you can't bend it, it will be broken at that end. As they are young or as they are coming up, when this is impacted into them, it helps them particularly to avoid the mistakes of the older generation.
I agree with that.
So from what I take from our brief discussion or conversation so far, you guys have done a lot. LDTP, you after 8 years, you after 5 years, and you after 4 years. So what are some of the things you've done differently?
Some of the things I've done differently is to think beyond myself, to give myself to a higher calling, to give myself to something much bigger than what I originally thought I could be, and also to understand the impact of my personal choices to my environment, to my family, and even to my friends, and also to make wise choices and to be intentional about everything I do, including the associations I have. And I believe that seeing these old participants today have really reminded me of the joy of being with people who are equally as like-minded as I am. And so I think that's what I've done differently after LDTP years.
For me, I believe I've lived beyond the norm, okay? Looking at my background as a person, okay, my family, my community and all that, you know, I believe right now I'm a symbol of hope for a lot of people who are looking up to me. Yes, and you know, upon all the, you know, the fits, the engagement and the experience I've had, I believe I'm a better version of who I was 4 years ago. And right now my scope about worldview, okay, and my visions or my ambitions in life has been expanded, and I've got to understand that, see, we have higher callings beyond what we've already had in here. Okay. So right now I'll say the difference between myself and my other colleagues is what me I've imbibed within from Youth Arise organization. I've got to understand that, you see, you have a higher callings, and these callings are what people are ignoring. So I'm giving myself to, you know, volunteerism. That's one. Okay. So over the years I've been volunteering with Youth Arise organization, and it has been amazing. I was also, you know, involved in student leadership and student politics, and I would say that my administration is one of the best so far doing. As a matter of fact, when you talk about student leadership at University of Ghana City campus, and I'm very proud of what I've been and what I'm doing right now, and I believe God has a better thing than what I'm seeing right now in the right organization.
So that's great. Yes, so LDTP will be 10 years in 2022, and in this year 2021, we are having a build-up of events towards this great activity next year. Yes, so you are the event organizer for this program. There's the pre-launch events coming up this year. Yeah, so look, what are some of your expectations? What should we expect?
Alright, so yes, LDTP is 10 years next year, and I believe as a matter of fact, we need to set the tone for people to understand the ideas or the kind of things we are envisioning for 2022 as we celebrate our 10th year anniversary. So I believe the pre-launch is going to be an amalgamation of past LDTP participants. So if you are out there and you are not coming, hey, it's going to be a mini homecoming for all of us. Yes, for us to, you know, meet and also set the right tone that we deserve as leadership. As Youth Arise organization, and as a matter of fact, as LDTP as far as concerned. You get it? So I believe it's going to be a massive program, and since it's happening in the various regions, I mean in the major regions in Ghana, I mean Central region, Greater Accra region, and also Ashanti region, I believe everyone have the opportunity to equally participate. So no one is left out, and it's going to be cut across, and everyone is going to have a bit of what we are envisioning for 2022 as we celebrate our 10th year anniversary.
So, all roads and preparations lead to the 10th anniversary of the Leadership Diary Training Program. We are going on the lines to talk to regional coordinators in Greater Accra, Kumasi, and the Central region to find out the build-up of events towards this program. Okay, so we have regional coordinator for Central region calling in. Hello, Ella. Yes, Ella. How are things going on in the Central region? It's just next 6th February.
Hello, this is Manuela Okaibia from Team Central. In our pre-launch conference will be on the 6th of February 2020 at the SRC conference room at 1 p.m. We are preparing very well for this great event. Measures have been put in place to observe the COVID protocols, and our art hub is on fire, preparing very well for the program. Actually, we'll be joined in by Team Westing for the pre-launch. So they've also been given their portion of performance for Art Hub on that particular day. We are still calling our members and encouraging them to fill the forms or register and pay for the ticket. They are all eager to be part of the pre-launch of the 10th anniversary of Youth Arise organization. We can't wait for 6th February for the program.
Hello. Yes, Daniel. Okay, thank you for joining us. Now, Greater Accra will be having the pre-launch event on Saturday. Daniel, what are the preparations so far in Accra?
Youth Arise, our preparation towards the pre-launch of Youth Arise organization, our 10th anniversary. This program is going to be a bigger one, and it will blow each and everyone's mind in this country. Yeah. And before I'll start telling you our preparation towards this event, I'll first of all thank everyone who is listening to me this afternoon, and also thank all my LDTP participants from the one that Youth Arise begin Leadership Diary Training Program in Ghana here, precisely Accra, till now. That is the year 2020 was the last batch of LDTP. Towards our 21st 2021 LDTP and also our 10th anniversary, we have really prepared as a region. I can assure you that we have really prepared as a region. Greater Accra, right now, auditorium for the program is set. Everything is set. Decorations, everything is set. Even the room is now waiting for us, and also the participants who are coming from near and also far to just enter for the room to welcome us and for us to begin the event. Can you hear me? So as I was saying earlier, the place for the event is University of Ghana, Legon. Legon, and the date is 30th February 2021. That is coming Saturday at Francis Cathedral Conference Room, University of Ghana, at exactly 9 o'clock a.m. Exactly 9 o'clock a.m. And as I was saying, we all know the season that we find ourselves. That is the COVID-19 season. And I can assure all my participants that, Youth Arise have really prepared to stick to all the COVID-19 safety protocols that the government of Ghana and also the WHO, World Health Organization, have informed us to follow. So no one should panic or fear for participating in this event. And I want each and everyone to hear that we are welcome everyone, being LDTP participant or a new person who want to have an encounter with Youth Arise. We open our shores, we open our rooms to welcome everyone. But the one thing that I want you to know is that the event is coming on 30th January 2021 at University of Ghana. So boss, still on our preparations, because now we are moving up and down. We are making sure that everything will be intact. Yeah, so I don't want to waste much of your time. Yeah, I will allow you to hold it now. And
yes, so we have the regional coordinator also for Youth Arise organization in the Ashanti region calling in. Hello, Anthony. Yes, Anthony, Kumasi will be hosting the event on the 13th of February. What preparations are currently underway to seize the events?
Good eminence, and cherished viewers. I bring you one greeting from the Ashanti Regional Team of Youth Arise Organization. Thank you once again for having me on your show. As I speak, preparation towards the 10th anniversary has been done, and everything from A to Z is set for the August event ahead of us. The program comes off on the 13th of February. That is on Saturday. And this program is a mega program, and everyone is looking forward to attending this mega program, especially those in the Ashanti region, to celebrate the greatness of our Lord, so how far He has brought the Youth Arise organization. Honestly speaking, the auditorium is set and all safety protocols has been put in place, so everyone's safety is fully assured. So
the end of the show, and we would like to call on our colleagues out there. 2013, 2015, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Call on your people.
Okay, so since this is going to be a big homecoming and that's Pioneers 2013 badge, I'm really hopeful to see all of you, and I'm hoping that will be an exciting time. So Rachel, Belinda, Eunice, oh my God, the names are vanished. But yes, all of you, 2013. If you know you were part of LDTP 2013, please don't miss this. Make it a point. I'm actually very excited about the pre-launch. As Pioneers, as the first batch of LDTP, I'm reaching out to all LDTP participants of 2013. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you there. So Rachel, Belinda, Eunice, in fact, there are lots of you. I can't remember all their names, but I can see your faces with just a blink of an eye. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. I can't wait. This is really going to be an amazing time to share ideas, network, and who knows, something big will happen from Saturday. See you there.
Okay, so Mariam and Solomon, would you like to call on your friends as well?
Okay, hi. So to every single 2015 LDTP participants out there, I call on you, come back home. Come home on Saturday, come, let's interact. I know a lot of you have gone into very, very wonderful projects and ideas and very, very good aspects of this country. Come, let's share ideas. Come, let's see how LDTP has evolved over the years. Come, let's interact with the past participants, with the new participants. I believe it's going to be a wonderful time. Pastor Solomon, what do you have to say concerning?
All right, so I think among all of us, I'm the most privileged. Yes, because I'll be touring throughout the events. So I'll be in Greater Accra, I'll be in Cape Coast as well as Kumasi. Yeah, so I believe it's an opportunity for all of us to come back and network. 2016 year group of leadership diary training program. I can't mention and leave Noble Morgan, Nelson Kumeku, the most president, Portia, Dorcas, I had Garnett, I had Chelsea. The names are more. I mean, I always maintain that 2016 year group of leadership diary training program is YO. Yes. So please let's come in our numbers. Nene, Adolfo. Oh please, I don't want to go on and on and on. Let's come and revitalize those vibes that we used to have during those days. Let's network more, and maybe as Julie said, who knows what might happen. Yes, something big in your own words. Yes, something big might happen afterwards. So yes, it's a call for all of us to come on board to make it a success. The focus is what? The 10th anniversary. Let's make it big for all of us.
Yes, so I'd like us to say once again, LDTP.
Where leaders emerge.
Yes,
Oh, don't be surprised. I'm a participant of LDTP 2016. So also follow them on my Otiwa, Daniel, Patricia, Patrick, everyone. Come on, let's make this big.
I think I left someone. Jolene. I can't mention. Yes, Jolene of 2016. Jolene, yes, Jolene is a bad. I've really missed her.
Oh, come home. Oh, and yes, don't forget to come with your friends. It's very, very important. Come with them. Come. Let's get together. It's been an exciting moment. You've been with us from the beginning to the very end of this amazing show. Thank you so much for joining. So my name is Sedinam, and I'm going to be the host for this conversation.
Julie.
My name is Moses Bafuiwo, and I'm the National Coordinator of Youth Arise organization here in Ghana, West Africa. And I'm excited to come your way today. I've always believed that the future of our world will rest on the shoulders of young people, and that young people can and will make the world a better place. Franklin D. Roosevelt was right when he said, "We cannot always build the future for the youth, but we can build the youth for the future." Over the years, as I come into contact with more and more young people, I realize the immense potential they have and how most of it goes untapped generally due to a lack of direction. Each time we are able to help such young people realize what lies within them and what they can do, our hearts are filled with joy and hope, because we know we are moving in the right direction of helping young people live a life of choice and not of chance. Almost 10 years of impacting the lives of young people, women and children in about 8 regions of Ghana in Youth Arise organization. And as we prepare for our 10th anniversary, we look forward to establishing Youth Arise organization in all the regions of Ghana and about 5 countries in the world in the next 3 years. Building the capacity of young people is our passion here at the Youth Arise organization. As we prepare to commemorate our 10th anniversary, I would like to personally invite you to be part of the preliminary events to launch our grand 10th anniversary celebration on the theme, The Value of Youth Work. I hope to see you all, stakeholders, associates, executives, volunteers, past and present participants of any of our events. Come one, come all. Come, let's celebrate the lives of young people. Come, let's make this program a memorable one. In Accra on 30th of January 2021 on the University of Ghana campus, and in Cape Coast also on 6th February 2021 on UCC campus, and in Kumasi on 13th of February 2021 on KNST campus. So we commemorate this event. Come, let's make this program a memorable one. And don't forget, youth work matters.
Youth arise, youth arise, youth arise. models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright. Keeping focus and leading the way. Youth arise and shine. Being role models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright as the stars above. We are the future, the hope of tomorrow today. Discover the leader in you and become a beacon of light. Don't live life by chance, by choice. Don't give up and don't give in. Be the best that you can be and lead the way. Youth arise and shine. Being role models for others to follow. Let it shine so bright. Keeping focus and leading the way. Youth arise and shine. Being role models for others to follow. Let it shine so